NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, football fans. I'm Kate Scott's joining the... One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Okay, you know he's happy about that win last week, but less happy about his performance. He went into the lab this week, there's no question about it, and studied those mistakes, those 2 interceptions, because he knows that's not sustainable for winning. And I love a line from Mike McDonald. He talks about the quarterback being the voice of poise. That means flushing those mistakes from a week ago and being poised to go attack today.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. One snap in, and we have an injury timeout. Looks like they may be without a member of their secondary for at least a little bit as he gets worked on. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They run for the first time with a rookie from Clemson. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. They motion the slot man right. First down from the red zone. He's got it over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be third and goal. They pitch it out to him here. And he runs it across. Touchdown! These guys finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And they'll be led out by their QB, now in his 8th season in the NFL.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was focused and quick thinking to get back on that ball. Now you got to settle down. You got to get back to that script and flush that negative play away.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
The visitors and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he's kept up the pace all season long. To the point, look, he's in the top 5 across the NFL in passing. Finds him on the slant. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chicago first down. Now looking to throw. He's on the move. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 2 yards on the pickup, and that brings up 3rd and goal from the 7. He'll throw it. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down? In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And it's still largely a rough outline, Brock. Not a finalized picture just yet, but our playoffs are starting to take shape. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Looking for a throw here. He gets this one in Nakua. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And this one doesn't go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And here in the first, already up to a 10-0 advantage. They'll come out throwing. He's got... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following the sack. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. Oh, the football's loose. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And the Broncos get set to take over. The Broncos running their offense out once again. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. Back to throw on 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Go.
He's dropping back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he drives it towards the other end of the field. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. The give now out of the shotgun. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. We're a quarter of the way through on this. Welcome back for the start of the 2nd. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Back to throw. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird?
Ooh.
In the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did, and he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
That one right down the middle. And his guys take a 3-possession lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. So here comes the Bronco offense. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Ball at the 33 for first down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Stays. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Got to figure out this third down here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a first and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Well, there's going to be a missed assignment on somebody's grade sheet tomorrow. That read option game with the quarterback, there is always a defender that's responsible for the QB. That time, QB takes advantage.
Catch made over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Slot man in motion right. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
It's pretty obvious, this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
They'll throw on first. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And it sets up second down. Slot man motioned over. 2nd and 10 now. Catch made underneath back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing off the play fake here. Able to get it to Franklin. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target.
Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Setting up a throw. Short pass brought in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. they'll come up 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. And a man is there to knock that away. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So it's 2nd down coming up. He'll throw it yet again. He's got it over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll throw it. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple, and he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
They'll throw it again. Chased out to his right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. These guys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Broncos 3.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Broncos get the football. Not a lot of time left in the half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Able to find Nakua here. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to the air here. Has him running the comeback. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Pass play now. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They are throwing it again. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw now. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that lowers the lead to 21.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
With the score, visitors 27.
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. His pass caught by Nakua. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Third down, 1 yard to go. They give it to him again. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Give it a leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
To throw here on first down. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It's now second and 10.
They'll try and throw it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. Ball at the 33 for first down. They're throwing it. Finds the in route complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
From the 47, hits his running back. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Chicago first down. Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing it again here. Gets it to him on the screen. And he gets this forward to the 19.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
From the 19. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still first down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. Motioning the tight end now. Running it after the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. They'll run here following the penalty. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give them just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Catch is made in close. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes down at the 1. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Now looking to throw. The back's got it.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They'll throw for the end zone. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he doesn't get the lane he wants or needs. He's going to be taken down at the line. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
He gets it away now from his own end zone. Fair catch called for and made a little shy of midfield. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Looking right, and he finds him. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Still sticking with the passing game. Looking slant route, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. The back grabs it. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback.
And he gets in. Touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys grow their lead yet again.
Broncos 6.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Looking for a throw here. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Broncos football as we enter the 4th of what's been a largely one-sided game. Punt team on the field. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Juke the defender. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The offense being led back out by its quarterback. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. thrown back on the handoff. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Give now to the running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Jukes one defender. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. He's dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos offense all set to go. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Airing it out to start this drive. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing the out route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll throw it again. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42. Complete over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They are throwing it again. That's taken in by Samuel. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and goal at the
Working inside the red zone. It's a Denver touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And they recover this one without a problem. The onside attempt fails. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Motion man sent left. 2nd and 10 now. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down. Right up the gut. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. These guys nearing their 9th win of the season. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Here's a throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Connecting on the slant. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. From the 30 on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Back to pass on 1st and 10. This finds Franklin.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd. Throwing it again here. Finds him on the slant. And they get this down to the 28. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. He'll throw it yet again. He gets this one to Nakua. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. One final shot here. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Denver. And the Broncos offense isn't leaving the field. Looks like they're going to go for 2. He's throwing for it. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.